Chapter 2, Grand Theory. In Chapter 2 of The Sociological Imagination, C. Wright Mills critiques the work of sociologist Talcott Parsons and other grand theorists. He argues that their abstract concepts and overly complex models fail to adequately capture the realities of social life. Mills's main critiques of grand theory. Number 1. Loss of sight of historical context. Grand theorists tend to focus on universal patterns and structures, neglecting the historical and social context that shapes individual experiences. They lose sight of how individuals are positioned within specific historical and social forces. 2. Focus on typology and abstraction. Grand theorists rely heavily on abstract concepts and typologies, which distance them from the lived experiences of individuals. Their focus on grand structures and systems fails to account for the agency of individuals and the nuances of social interaction. 3. Legitimation and the status quo. Grand theorists often serve to legitimize the existing social order through their focus on abstract concepts and value consensus. They fail to critically examine the inequalities and power structures that underpin society. 4. Lack of practical applications. Mills argues that grand theory is too abstract and removed from real-world problems to be of practical value. He believes that sociology should be used to address social problems and promote positive social change. Mills' alternatives. 1. Focus on the problem at hand. Mills argues that sociologists should focus on specific problems and issues rather than attempting to develop grand theories of society as a whole. 2. Historical context. He emphasizes the importance of understanding how individuals are situated within specific historical and social contexts. 3. The sociological imagination. Mills advocates for the development of a sociological imagination that allows individuals to see the connection between personal troubles and public issues. Examples. Mills uses the example of the American dream to illustrate how grand theorists often fail to recognize the historical and social factors that limit its accessibility for many individuals. He also critiques the concept of functionalism, arguing that it fails to account for the power imbalances and inequalities that exist within society. Overall, Chapter 2 of The Sociological Imagination is a call for a more grounded and practical approach to sociology. Mills argues that grand theorists have become too removed from the realities of social life and that their work often serves to legitimize the existing social order. He encourages sociologists to focus on specific problems, historical context, and the development of a sociological imagination that allows individuals to see the connection between personal troubles and public issues.